Since the pandemic, more than half of Americans have been living paycheck to paycheck, and 40% of those are making over $100,000 a year. In today's video, I'm going to explain how acting poor makes you rich. According to The Millionaire Next Door by Thomas Stanley, 94% of millionaires spend less than they earn. They save an average of 15 to 20% of their income every single month to ensure that they'll be rich. And this isn't just people who are already rich. 80% of millionaires are first generation. But living below your means doesn't just make you rich financially, it makes you rich in a holistic sense. Here's 7 different ways that acting poor makes you rich. Number 1 is the obvious. Lower expenses means more for investing. When you avoid flashy expenses, luxury cars, designer brands, expensive restaurants, you free up money that you can use to invest and grow your net worth. Then you can use that money to live the way that you want to live. For example, the average car payment in the United States right now is $737. If you invested that for 10 years, you'd have $136,000. But if you invest it for 30 years until your retirement, you'll have $1 million just for not having an expensive car. Number 2 is less social pressure and financial stress. When you're trying to look rich, it means that you have to keep up with what the rich ideal is. This creates financial stress because you have to continue to buy things. Expensive styles change over time, and if you want to keep up, you have to spend more. Dressing modestly and avoiding luxury items creates a style that's universal. You can wear it whenever, and you can buy one item and it'll last you 10, 20 years instead of having to buy new clothes every single year to keep up. Number 3 is that you have more freedom and control over your time. A frugal lifestyle means that you have less debt and less obligations. This gives you the freedom to do what you actually want to do. You can travel, you can spend more time with your family, you can work on passion projects, you could even retire early. Many self-made millionaires stay low-key because it allows them to focus on building their wealth so that they can retire whenever they want to. Number 4 is that you'll be able to be appreciated for who you are, not what you have. When you don't display your wealth, you know that the people around you are there for you, not because you're going to give them something or give them experiences that they wouldn't have otherwise. This helps you build more friendships, relationships, and business connections based on trust rather than material status. If you flaunt your wealth, you'll have doubts on who's really there for you. Number 5 is that you're going to be more content and less stressed. Living modestly removes the need to constantly upgrade your lifestyle and compete with others. People who live below their means tend to be happier because they focus on financial security and not just possessions. If you have an emergency fund, you'd be less worried about job security compared to if you were spending everything every month. Number 6 is that you'll be spending less on maintenance costs. Expensive things require expensive upkeep. A luxury car requires expensive repairs, a big house requires expensive property taxes, and designer clothes require upkeep. By keeping things simple, you're avoiding the hidden costs that are draining your wallet. Number 7 may be the most important. It's that you'll raise financially smart kids. Children who grow up with frugal habits tend to do far better than those who have parents who spend all their money. They'll be more likely to adopt these habits and avoid financial decisions that could ruin them in adulthood. So from now on, always ask yourself, will this decision make me rich or will it make me look rich? See you in the next video.